Everyone, hopefully that you are doing well. In today's video I'm gonna teach you the verb keep, and we are going to learn it the native way, which means we are going to learn we are going to learn everything about it, and we are going to learn it inside out. In other words, we are going to learn it in a way that will help us use it comfortably and fluently while speaking, in a way that will help us get it automatic into our minds. Listen, my friend, if you fail to learn something or to get something that you come to learn automatic into your mind, it means that you will find it hard and challenging to use it while speaking. You may ask me why. Here is why. Because speaking is a spontaneous process, which means we don't have enough time. We don't have a lot of time to make a lot of decisions, because speaking requires you to make a lot of decisions. For example, it's in 1 second or 2 seconds. For example, to make decisions about the word order, the sentence structure, and even the tone that you have to use in this particular situation, because you have to consider to whom you are talking, and a lot of other decisions that you have to make in 1 second or 2 seconds. It's hard, it's difficult, and it's challenging. So to overcome these kind of problems or this kind of obstacles and hardship, you need to spend more time, or at least you need to be sure to spend more time and with anything you come to learn. And this way you will save some time for the spontaneous situation, for the spontaneous process, for other stuff that you have to do while the speaking stage. Okay? This is exactly what the majority of language learners miss. The problem with language learners, or why they fail to express themselves fluently, or why they fail to use whatever they learn like vocabulary, is because they learn vocabulary superficially. They don't get automatic about them. They don't get them, for example, automatic into their minds. They don't learn them inside out. They don't learn them fully or well enough. This is the problem with language learners. Let me show you how you should learn things. If you subscribe to this channel, I will help you learn extra things that will help you get fluent, that will help you be able to articulate yourself fluently and comfortably. I was in your place because I missed the right way to learn that language, the right way to prepare myself to speak. I thought that I need to practice more, but it's not about practicing. Fluency is not about practicing the language. It's about fixing the way you learn things. Okay, let me teach you the verb keep. And as I said before, we are going to learn it the native way, which means we are going to learn everything about this verb, and we are going to look for all the situations where this verb can show up. And through these situations, we are going to discover all the meanings and uses this verb can convey. And this way I will be helping, or I will help my brain get a clear, complete picture about this verb. In this way, I will help my brain get automatic, or I will help my brain get sure and certain about this kind of verb. In this way, I will help my brain pick up or recall this verb once the situation requires it. Okay? Let's get started. The first situation where we can use keep is, for example, you can tell your friend or someone, please, can you keep an eye on the kids while I cook? In this case, you are asking someone to watch your kids because you want to cook. Okay. One more situation, you can say, keep in mind that the meeting will be at 10 o'clock, or will start at 10 o'clock tomorrow. Keep in mind, which means don't forget. Okay. We can say, my uncle always keeps his promises, no matter what. Keeps his promises, which means keeps his word, which means he does not go back on his word. He always does what he says. One more situation, we can say, the mediator was called in to keep peace between parties. To keep peace, which means to maintain peace, to make the discussion friendly. One more situation, we can say, she swore to keep the secret about the surprise party. To keep the secret, which means not to tell anyone. One more situation, I need to keep track of my expenses of this month, which means I need to watch my expenses. because I feel like I'm spending too much. Okay? One more situation we can say, keep me informed about the progress of the project. Keep me informed, which means let me know. Okay? One more situation we can say, despite the financial difficulties, they still keep up the appearances or the appearances. Keep up the appearances, which means they still dress or they still put on fancy clothes. Got it? That is the way I would like you to learn things. Now, if I revise this kind of sentences or situations where this verb can be used, I will be able to make my brain sure and certain about this kind of verb. And then my brain will be or will find it easy to use it once the situation requires it. That is all. Have a nice day. Bye.